Mo Salah comes out or makes a beeline straight to the press on Slot, his future of Liverpool, which has obviously created the most incredible backlash, media backlash. And listen, just to kick things off on this, I have to say, Mohamed Salah is one of my favourite Liverpool players of all time. I love him, I adore him. If there's a Mount Rushmore of Premier League faces of Liverpool, it's Stevie G, Mo Salah, Virgil and Alisson for me. Right, what he has done for Liverpool, he's given me some of the best days, the best nights of my life, let alone football life, my life. What he's done on the pitch for Liverpool is incredible. What he's done off the pitch, what a role model he is. I cannot, and I have run out of superlatives over the years that we've been doing this show, and he's been putting up these numbers. I cannot speak highly enough of him. He is my hero, my icon, and if I'm honest, it's hurt me so much what he said. So let's get into that. And I've got the text here. From what he actually said, and by the way, this was in the mix zone, and obviously we've all got experience in mix zones. The mix zones that I've been in when it comes to Liverpool, 99.9% of the time Mo Salah just walks straight through, and I've got no problem with that. Right, Virgil van Dijk's the captain. He often faces the media and comes out and speaks, and I've seen it with my own eyes. He goes down the whole row and speaks to every single person. Mo Salah 99 times out of 100 walks straight down, but he made the beeline to Norwegian TV, not even one of the big kind of rights holders, the Prem,
get the word out,
Sky, get your word out, right? So he goes over.
Not even rights holders, eh? Sorry, no.
And what he said has divided the fan base massively in a time when actually Liverpool should be united more than ever in this period right now. He goes on to say how he feels let down by the team. He's been thrown under the bus. He doesn't understand why he's not playing. I mean, the lack of self-awareness is incredible for me. And once again, for him to say, I've earned my spot. Let me just say this. No one, whether your name is Mohamed Salah, Steven Gerrard, Alisson, Alan Hansen, Kenny Dalglish, Ian Rush, no one on this planet has a divine right to start for Liverpool, right? That's not true. Mo Salah is, in my opinion, the king of Liverpool. He's the one that gets us over the line. He has a bad game and still comes away with 2 goals and an assist, but he hasn't been doing that. And it's quite obvious, isn't it, that the reason he has been dropped is because of form. Now, for him to say he doesn't know why, listen, in this situation, I don't think there's any winners. Arne Slot does not come across good in this as well, because his job is to manage the team. It's to manage Mohamed Salah. If you haven't played him for 3 games in a row and Mohamed Salah asks you why and you haven't given him a good explanation, that's on Arne Slot as well. So there's no winners in this. But what Mohamed Salah has done here is he's asked the Liverpool fans to pick a side. And that is unacceptable for me. Liverpool fans should be more than ever, as I said, united behind this team to get us out of this slump. For him to say, what I did last season, I don't know why I'm not playing, I've earned the right. You have to think of the bigger picture, Mohamed. It isn't just all about you in this moment. Now, what are the consequences of this? Liverpool are training as we speak right now. There is a flight leaving John Lennon Airport at 2:30 to go to Milan. There's a press conference tonight at 6:45 from the San Siro. From what I've heard already, the plan is to not include Mohamed Salah on that plane. I don't think he can be. I don't think you should be able to, after everything you've said, jump on a plane and act as if everything's hunky-dory. That doesn't work for me. As we know, the owners have come out and they've backed the manager over the player, which of course is natural. Some teammates, as we know, were braced that Mohamed Salah was going to say something. But as we can see, it's a temporary measure, him not playing at the minute. It's based on form. He is about to go to the AFCON as well. I was at West Ham last week where he didn't even come on. And that was my first kind of, hang on, Mo Salah didn't even come on. That's massive. Obviously, he comes on at half-time against Sunderland and he doesn't come on against Leeds. He goes to the away fans and waves at them. Do you want to read into that? Well, I didn't want to at the time, but what happened after 10 minutes after that definitely makes me feel like I do need to read into it, because are you waving goodbye to Liverpool? Have you played your last game? I think the attitude and the lack of kind of leadership, knowing that he is one of the senior leaders in this team, is shocking. I don't know how the teammates are feeling with hearing that. And the key line for me that I couldn't stand at all is that Liverpool have thrown him under the bus. When, let's not forget, we rewarded him, and rightfully so, handsomely in April when we give him a £400,000 a week contract, the highest paid Liverpool player of all time. And he thinks that the club has thrown him under the bus. Well, Mohamed, I think you've thrown the club under the bus by speaking out publicly against the manager. This is not the Liverpool way, right? We do not do the airing the dirty laundry stuff. For you to beeline and make this message known to the media, and this isn't the first time. We've seen at West Ham 2 years ago. He said, if I speak, there will be fire. After Southampton away last season, he says, I'm more out than in. Mo Salah speaks to the media when he has a message to send. And that's fine, but it has to be done in the right way, and the timing of it has to be proper. Mohamed Salah has let us down, I'll be honest. He's asked us to pick a side, and the club that I support is Liverpool FC. It's not Mohamed Salah FC. No player is bigger than Liverpool FC, whether you're Stevie G, and I'll name the names once again. He is the king, and the king wears the crown, but the kingdom wears the king. Okay? The club is bigger than any individual at Liverpool Football Club, and in my opinion, I just hate how it's got to this, because we're preparing ourselves for match day 6 in the Champions League. We have to win that game. We have to beat Brighton in the Premier League, and now I can't see him being involved in that before he goes to the AFCON. And what's the guarantee that he now does play for Liverpool again? I cannot believe what he's done. And listen, it's not me anti Mo Salah. Like I've just said, he's my hero. I absolutely love him. I'm hurt by this, and I cannot believe he's chosen this time and this occasion to speak like this. If Liverpool win that game 3-2, there's no way he speaks to the media like that. There's no way. So for him to come out and say what he said, I think is absolutely awful. I'll open up the floor.
Needs a round of applause, man. That was passionate. That was moving.
Like
that was articulate. That was almost therapeutic.
Shall we?
Well, I needed to vent, guys.
Do you feel better?
Yes, a little bit.